you know, the really exciting part about this is I love the energy out here, but there are 50,000 of these that are online from Srinagar, as you will see on the screen, from Srinagar to Kanyakumari and Agartala to Ahmedabad. A huge round of applause for all those guys on the screen. Yeah. From the Zoom, yeah. Yeah, look there. Yeah. Let me start by asking you this. You know, I yet have nervous energy when I go back to school because you were standing in front of your school principal. Here, you're not standing in front of principals from one school, but you're standing in principals from 100 plus cities and 100 plus principals who are in front of us.
Ma'am, it wasn't me.
How does it feel to go back to school?
I think we should really ask this question first to Alia because it's more recent in her memory. My school memories date back 36 years. So Alia, how does it feel to go back to school? She's a proud Jamna by...
Yeah, I'm a Jamna by but to me, like my school my school time was the best memories I made. I have sometimes like vivid dreams about, you know, hanging out with my friends by the water cooler and PT class and bunking class and all this stuff. And I actually, my grain of being an actor started from there. I did all that theater and like, you know, participated in all possible competitions. It feels great to be back to school. I always get nervous in front of principals, so I will always say good morning ma'am, good morning sir, and try and just stay out of the way because actually I'm very naughty at heart.
And what about Ranveer?
See, all you naughty kids, if you're naughty, it's okay.
You believe that?
You might turn out all right.
You were also naughty, I feel.
You think?
Yeah.
I was a terror.
Actually, you were telling us something very important right now in the green room. Why don't we share that with everyone?
Yeah, I used to participate in Model United Nations. I was a very accomplished delegate. Multiple time best delegate winner. Ranveer Singh.
Wow. No, but, you know, and Karan, I want to ask you this. You've been a principal to generations of Bollywood stars, whether it's Alia, whether it's Ranveer, whether it's anybody else. Therefore, I'm not going to start with you right now. And I'm going to first ask this to Ranveer and Alia. How is Karan Johar as the principal of a movie? Is he like the strict Amitabh Bachchan from Mohabbati? Or is he like the dramatic Miss Braganza from Kuch Kuch Hota Hai? Who is Karan Johar as the principal of a movie?
आप बताएं, what do you think? Is he Prerna Pratishtha Ranushasan? Or is he Miss Braganza? Aha!
Okay, I think Karan is Karan. There's no one like Karan. We need to make a new character for him. Huh?
Well said. I think Karan is no school principal. Karan is a student of life, art and creativity.
Now they've put Karan on a pedestal which is compared to nobody else. But you deserve it. Karan, therefore my question to you is, cinema...
But I'll tell you why I say that. It's because here's one man, if I know one, who wears his stature very, very lightly. He's one of the most eminent and prominent figures in the history of Indian entertainment. His contribution cannot be emphasized enough, and he's still going. He's just getting started. But he's so cool and casual about it, you know. He never imposes his stature upon you. He always speaks to you like an equal. He has respect for everybody. He treats everybody the same, and he is one of the most remarkable individuals that I've had the good fortune of knowing and collaborating with.
How lovely. Huge round of applause for Karan Johar. I have many a story about the same thing where he's essentially a person who is approachable, and when you meet him at that juncture, of course, when you see him, you know it's Karan Johar. But if he were just to simply talk to you, you would say that, you know, this is another person who believes in young India and therefore is able to make movies that young India loves. You know, so thank you, Karan, for doing what you do. But let me come to this. Many say that cinema is a reflection of society, but I personally think that society is also a reflection of cinema. And it influences young, impressionable minds. Today, with the advent of OTT, it is allowed for creative freedom, but many people feel that it's redefining the cultural fabric of our country. What are your thoughts about this? And put Rocky and Rani in context, your new film in context of this.
What a loaded question to begin with. And it's critical to answer this from the most honest space possible. So firstly, I do believe that cinema is a reflection of society and vice versa, because it also draws from, literally sometimes they say that, you know, there's an exaggeration in Indian cinema, but a lot of those situations depicted on celluloid are actually very, very close to reality. And as a filmmaker, I've only drawn from human observation, from observation of the community that surrounds me, the society we live in, the people I interact with. It's very critical that, you know, you understand the syntax of your surroundings, and then as a writer, as a filmmaker, you tell that story. Of course, some of us who've grown up in urban India have a certain understanding of those dynamics and relationships. And there are some others who are privileged enough to actually be exposed to the rest of India, can tell those stories with equal abandon. I do believe that the content today is definitely broadening the human spectrum where it comes to, I think, relationships and pushing the envelope and not sugarcoating it and not doing puff pieces of love and romance. We are showing the gray areas, and you have to know, as students, you have to know that life is way beyond black and white. We walk the path of gray every day, and that's not a bad thing, because you're actually, gray is a representation of your vulnerable side, of your true side. And I think whether it's OTT platforms, streaming services, or new age cinema, all of that actually exposes the vulnerabilities of human beings. And I think that's the strength of our content today. It's not about depicting dark characters and pushing the boundaries where it comes to, you know, showing things that are explicit.